What is up, you guys? I have a Duel Voyager replay today for you, which is a follow-up for my previous video, which is on OP05 Sabo, one of my favorite decks that I originally played. I thought this deck was so cool because it made basically any of your characters invincible, and while the deck was never as strong as I wanted it to be, the new support makes it a ton of fun to play. So I am up against Red Law today, and they are going first, which is probably better for them. Because they have a very aggressive playstyle and a lot of odd numbered costs. So they're playing a lot of their small characters down now, but then they'll have their 7-cost Zoro that they have here. I get a really nice search there, so I'm able to not only search but also fill up my trash. And it's really great because I am playing a blocker build, so it's really focused on the 7-cost Koala, which my leader is able to basically use it to protect any attack for free. So I'm just attacking. I need to be as aggressive as possible because my opponent is also going to be very aggressive and they're going to try to end the game quickly, so I need to be prepared for that. Although I am very defensive, so I feel like I can stand my own ground, but we'll just have to see how that goes, especially because they dropped that X-Drake really early, so they had 2 7k swings right off the bat. I'm knocked down to 2 life really early, but I'm able to get another blocker down. I decide to swing. I was debating if I should do that with my hack or not. And then they throw down their Zoro, so they still have basically 2 big swings and a small one. So I'm able to defend that relatively well. But I have a lot of bricks in my hand. I use my Koala because I need a card attached to my leader to be able to use his effect, so I can use my blockers to defend against any attack. So I'll have to use my dragons on the next turn. So I'd probably rather go first in this deck, actually, despite the fact that I went second. And so I'm just putting on as much pressure as possible. I'm realizing I might as well attack with my blockers while I have the chance. Defending a 5,000 power character is basically the same as defending a 5,000 power leader. So, you know, they throw down another Zoro, so that's 1 rush attack. I just let my hack go. You know, it's basically just a decoy anyway, plus he was able to attack, so I felt like that was a pretty fair trade. Now, I block with my Koala because it's just free, and then they throw down a Cavendish, which I was not quite expecting, to be honest, so I had to burn an extra blocker, which is totally fine. So I counter out from their leader, and now I'm feeling pretty nervous because they have 3 life cards. I only have 2, and I'm getting a little low on cards. I'm definitely throwing down my 8-cost dragon here because I need to get one of them out of my hand somehow. I just have too many bricks. And so I use it to bring back this Lindbergh, which is able to reduce it by 3,000. So I'm definitely going to be able to get over this Zoro now. So now I'm at least limiting their field a little bit. I know that they don't have a lot of defenses, so that's the angle I was going at. I was hoping to build up my field a little bit while still having some blockers, or at least 1 blocker, which I'm able to use right here. And then I'm allowing it to die because at least it soaked up 2 attacks. So now with this leader, I can just discard 1 card to protect from it. And basically his whole turn only made me lose 1 card on my field and 1 card from my hand. At this point, I'm just going to attach some Dawn cards and start attacking to put some pressure on him before I play down my character so he doesn't know what I'm about to do. And then I do get some cards out of his hand, out of his life, and off of his field. So now I throw down my Sabo blocker, and I'm feeling pretty good because now this will also be just an extra free Dawn card every turn. So now I can play extra aggressive, and I know he probably doesn't have any blockers still, so I am feeling pretty good with all of my field presence that I should be able to make a pretty strong push. He attacks for 10, so I just block it and then use my leader's effect to protect it. And so now he only has a few cards and no blockers, so I just attack for 8 and see if he takes it, and so he does. So I just attack again, and now that he countered out, I can just attack for 5 and force him to take that last life card before I attach everything to Lindbergh and then finish him off. So even though this leader is not the one that got support, this deck still does fantastic with the new cards, and he is just a ton of fun to play. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and check out DuelVoyager.com. I host a tournament every single week on Duel Voyager, so make sure to check that out. But anyways, if you're still here, you're the best, and I'll see you guys next time.